Hey everybody, Weezem here, a little after 11:30, Monday, October 19th. I've got high volt in a space helmets. Why? Because sometimes I do put hats on if they have nice stats, which for me is usually something astronomically large, or armor or speed boost past like 5, unless the hat is just incredibly dorky looking on that character. That said, we've got high volt. I want to take him through his base attacks. I'm really liking him so far, and as such I kind of want to get his quest going, so we're going to talk to Buzz, see what it might be, but I assume, you know what, let's actually do that right now. I'm trying to figure out, I think it might be quicker to go this way. As you can see, anytime you got a character that hasn't talked to Buzz or needs to talk to Buzz, you'll have that exclamation.
Welcome back to the battle circle, Skylander. You ready to do some serious training? Hooah!
Let's see what he's got.
Skylander, what are you doing lollygagging around when we've got a world to save?
Sir, High Volt reporting for mission briefing, sir.
Ho ho ho! We're doing it this way, huh? I like it! Your mission is weapons training, operative.
Okay. So, let's see what he says now while we're still here.
Operative, I'm still waiting for your report on mission Traveling Light.
Okay, so Traveling Light, I think that's his first
Battle circle.
base upgrade and tertiary attack. So before we talk about that, let's take a look at Primary. Primary is like a close quarters melee, but note, I'm not, well, you know, I guess you wouldn't know, but we're going to stand over here at the Fiery Forge. I'm not touching an analog stick. We're just spamming our attack button to note that he moves forward. He's sort of got like the momentum with it. 35 to 53. He sort of starts with the spear thrust, and then he has, if you do it 2 times, he's got sort of this shield uppercut, I guess would be the best way to word it. You can kind of see it there. 1, 2, and then if you go 1, 2, 3, you go spear jab, sword uppercut, and then you do like this 360 move. It's pretty sweet. So I guess like static spear slice, I don't know what we'd call it, but that works for me. So 1, 2, 3, 35, 35, 53. That's significant damage right there. You've got 105 all the way up to 159 potentially. And what I love best about it, instead of just like being stationary right here each time, you can cover ground, you know, kind of direct enemies where you want them, set things up for some sort of an attack, particularly when you factor in his secondary attack. Let me get to my spreadsheet here. You can hold it for about 8 seconds right now, but it's called the Shock It Shield. And this is very chop-chop-ish. The reason I say that, bring him back up, which is a good month for that, being Halloween, but aside from that, it'll do 15 to 23 damage just as soon as it expires. Well, I guess we saw it there. There you go, there's a 15. It's very hard to see for some reason, but I can also manually just tap B. If I just come in and tap B, we can just do this all day, 15 to 23. Thing is, if you get hit, you're actually going to, you know, kind of like Chop Chop later on, you can absorb damage and release it. We should probably check that too. It takes these Greebles forever to swing their freaking mallet, but I don't know if it'll register since they swing at 0 or not. Dang it. Okay, it may not work here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to. Actually, it did, so 1 hit was 25. Note that we're kind of like glowing yellow now. 25 again. I assume if we got hit like multiple times, you know, it's one of those deals we could like eradicate them. Let's get a few more going. Alright. So, come at me, bro. 30. So, is it 10 and then 5 maybe every time? That's pretty awesome. Might be 10 and then 5. That should be 30. Me again? Oh, you lame ducks. Well, you get the idea. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be 5 every time, but the initial hit is 10. We go from 15 to 25, and then 25 to 30. So, that's about where we'll stop for now in terms of analyzing that thing. But you get the general idea, and as you saw the Greebles fly off the edge and out of the arena training ground area, it's got knockback with it, so enchanting, if you will. That's it. Let's get some base upgrades rolling.
Any place that you go, I can reach and bring you the magical upgrades.
Definitely, most please. Anyway, 2-wing sapphires, that's somehow all we have gotten thus far, and I really value those. I'm not like most people, but I appreciate them greatly, and yet we've only got 2. So 4% discount's what you need to keep in mind on my prices here. $480 is the price for Traveling Light. This is important for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's his tertiary attack. Number 2, it's the attack that we need to complete his quest from Buzz. Hence why we're doing these. So, hold Y to throw your static spear and create an electric beam that damages enemies caught between you and the spear. This is kind of whirlwind, lightning rod, voodooed, if you will, kind of all mixed up into one new tech twist. So, kind of excited to see it. Alright, and again, that is not how he looks. He has the space helmet on, so people often complain that I don't wear hats, and I actually do sometimes. So just like Flynn over there, pimping the top hat. Yeah, got Marshall Hugo next to him. Looks like Persephone was having a good hair day, decided not to wear a hat, but that's okay. She's cool. Ooh, and I can back it. Wow, we're moving pretty dadgum quick with that thing. I thought the chest would show damage. Wow, we got great range and great movement here. We're in the water, I'm not sure about that. Okay, so this might be tough to showcase damage. Can I get behind this thing? Oh yeah. That's awesome. Good lord, man, how long can we do this? 10 to 15 is an established thing. I'll be honest, I'm getting tired of holding Y now. I don't see any end in sight now that we're doing damage. It was timing us out before. It's a shame this doesn't count as an enemy, like every X number of, damage you've dealt. Doesn't register the items for some reason. Can you just do this infinitely? I mean, look how cool that is. It's like he's off the ground, he's got like some Tesla ability or something. 10 to 15. I eat your heart out, Voodoo. This is some cool stuff. Now it appears to be if you get too far of a distance, maybe, it's when it kind of comes out. We need to throw some wishing stones too. We got 26 of those. But oh wow, so you can. Oh, screw that. Okay. I can't do it from the air, but if I just tap Y, we're actually able to throw that. They totally didn't even advertise that. That's actually a really cool attack in and of itself. And it moves so quick. I wonder if it would damage things between me and the... Let's try to get over here and do that. So I'm going to throw it towards the treasure chest and hope that it damages... Well, it kind of did, I think. Okay, so we need to... Let's see. We're getting a 10 out of it and a 15. I'm wondering if it's sort of reading it through the AI or something. Look at that, we're getting damage numbers on all 3 items here. No, I'm sorry. We had 4 at one point. Sky Diamond, Hand of Fate, Fiery Forge, and the Healing Elixir. All putting out serious damage there. We got the 24s and the 15s as well. That's a sweet attack. We need to play around with this a little bit more. So I want to see if when I throw this, if it like knocks enemies back or not. It seems like it should.
Welcome back to the battle circle, Skylander. You ready to do some serious training?
Yeah, so it does kind of knock them back. So now what we'll do is I'm just gonna... Oh, Death Machine. This is like, now there's elements of double trouble. Oh, and that counts, of course. So this is a sweet little attack here. So Traveling Light, if you throw it, it'll do 24 to 36. Presumably, you rarely see crits in this game. 24, 36. And then the beam is 10 to 15. And you can apparently, within range, I guess, let's just... Oops. Didn't know why. I mean, apparently I could just do this all day. Oh, yeah, bring me 3 Greebles, please. You can multitask. Dun, 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 dun. This is just like a death machine or something. Nikolai Tesla would love this guy. The government stole my suitcase of secrets, man. Alright. Okay, so this is eradication. Personally, I've still not really heard many people saying they like High Volt. It's always they don't like him, he's too slow. And prior to me knowing any of this, I said I liked High Volt a lot, even at the start of this. That is an epic attack right there. So 10 to 15. Are you ready for this? Perpetually. That's right. You can apparently hold that thing perpetually. Now, if we were to get hit, I don't know if it would time out, and the only thing that seems to break it is distance. So let's try to replicate that. I'm going to chuck the spear over there, and if I back up too far, it'll just kind of auto-retract it, which I think that does damage to enemies too. But that is quite the tertiary, and again, you can just throw the thing too. So very cool, and that was unadvertised. Just being able to throw it. You know, they act like you have to. Are you ready for a new magical upgrade? Alright, that said, Quick Currents for 672 is up next. While using Traveling Light, you will gain a huge movement increase. I don't know if they mean speed or distance there, but he was already noticeably quicker in my opinion when we were using that Traveling Light. So let's just pick it up and see what happens. I mean, he's not the fastest guy. That would be one legit knock on him, as you can kind of see here. But, oh yeah, still 24-10. Let's set this up. I guess he is a bit quicker. So, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, still 10 to 15. This is a sweet spot. I did not know we could position ourselves here. But he's not way quicker than he already was with this attack, but he is a bit quicker. The biggest increase came just in getting it, but this is just ridiculous. This is something that a lot of people won't like, that sort of a play style. Me personally, I will. I think many people will eventually maybe come around to it and be like, oh geez, you know, I've got to do this all the time, and maybe come to like it that way. But to me, this is good stuff right here. I don't know, he might just have superseded Hurricane Jetvac in the priority list. I don't know. So Quick Currents is move quicker with Traveling Lights. Now this thing here is we would have supercharged damage too, but since we currently don't have access to the Shield Striker, there's really nothing I can do. But you know, we'll see. Make sure this is all still 35, 53. Okay, we're good.
Are you ready for a new magical upgrade?
Sure are. Insulated iron. Okay. Oh, no way. No freaking way. Armor bonus. This is the glory days of Skylanders right here. Alright, 864. Insulated iron. Upgrade your armor to help against enemy attacks. No freaking way. Well, I think... Uh-oh. Oh. The aesthetics were so much better with the navy blue. That's a bit of a downer, but it could be offset if this is a plus 40 or something significant. I guess plus 25. They kind of did away with plus 40 after SSA, but he looked so much better with that navy. He kind of just... Maybe the helmet's killing it too. Speaking of which, the space helmet I think was like plus 15 armor, something else, but plus 15 armor I think was the main selling point. Let's make sure nothing else changed. Wait, 20. Ooh, so that upgraded. Again, no advertising was done there. Make sure he has tilted 15. I guess he doesn't look horrible. It's almost like a platinum look to the metal. But 20, so we need to make note of that. Insulated iron. Let's actually go to his stats first. This is the big deal for me.
Nothing to see here.
See what I mean there? It's kind of, I don't know. I really did prefer. He sort of looks like I think Astroblast will look when he comes out. Maybe that kind of like ivory color, sort of platinum ivory. I don't remember that scuff mark being there either. But what we want to see though is what the stats are. Oh, 51. That's a big jump. Let's see what that. He was box stock what? 24, I think. Well, we're gonna have to take the hat off, I think. So 51 minus 15 would be 36. So plus 12 armor, I think, is where we would be. Plus 12 armor, and then the shield is going to be 20 to 30. And it should still be 8 seconds. We'll kind of double check that. Oh, Excel, why? Armor plus 12. My apologies, Excel. I forgot that you can't compute simple things with text because you're a spreadsheet. Alright, so armor plus 12. If you wonder why I word it like that, that's why. So I believe his armor minus 15 would be sitting at 36, so 24 plus 12, 36. I'm cool with that. Let's actually hop up here and get a feel for the shield. I don't like
soldier,
that.
you do your training today.
Alright, here we go. So 34, alright. Oh, you missed us. Alright. 34. You get the idea. And of course we can do that. Okay, so that does not. Let's see if he hits us if it times us out. Never mind. Alright. I'll do that on my own time, I guess. But yeah, that's still plus 12 armor is great. I just wish it didn't do the color change there. Some people might love this. Personally, I liked him, and his like blue and silver was a great look for him, I thought.
Any place that you go, I can reach and bring
All right,
you
what
the
do we got
magical
next?
upgrades.
Axe, amped lamp. I was looking at the picture thinking of an axe. So, amped lamp for 1152. Hold X to charge up your spear. Release to cause a huge electric explosion, and then damages nearby enemies. Simple enough. So hold X charge. Release, huge explosion. Okay. Oh, why did we do that? That was a Nintendo button.
Hello, extremely once again.
You know, I saw the
To
Elite
dance with
controller,
you,
that thing for the
even in
X-Bone
this
that
time
costs
of
so
great
much money.
turmoil and danger.
I think you can custom button map that thing, meaning I could replicate Nintendo controls, which would be nice. Okay, let's get a preview here. Powerful electric close range attacks, stun and defeat. Light and shining armor, defeat enemies. Oh. Yeah, oh, and if that has health too, game over. Wow. Okay, now there is the variant high volt, which, you know, that basically means employees pluck it before it hits the streets or it sits the GameStop distribution warehouse or something. But I think he's somebody I would like to get a second version of. So that said, if I do upgrade him ASAP all the way through, I'll probably just, based upon looking at that, do light and shining armor. Plus it sounds cool. We bought something. What was it? It was amped lamp. Is what we need to take a look at here. So let's check it out. We're doing the 35, 35, 53 here still. So now we need to hold X. Oh snap! This guy's great. Okay. Why did it take so long to make a character like High Volt, I wonder? Alright, so I guess this does not time out. I haven't noticed the orb getting any bigger at the top, but hold attack 1, charge up, release, huge explosion. Now I wonder if he slams it into the ground like the picture indicated.
Nice.
Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Was that a 50? This guy is fantastic. I think that was a 90. That is 90, right? It's looking like 90. I don't see an exclamation point. Let's try to get some looks over here. Oh, residual damage, splash effect. The numbers are just, they're too small and they blend in this undead theme we got going down. To the Greeble dispenser we go. So I'm pretty sure it's 90, that'll be 90 to 135. This is awesome. Why? I don't know why people are always quick to jump. And there's knockback too, so. Alright, that was a 3-hit kill, so 90 to 135 on that thing. And there is, I guess we'll put knockback. Not much like the shield, you know, by any means, but it's enough to make denotation of, I believe. So I have to say, high volt, I came in, again, I don't know why people are like, yeah, I don't like high volt. I've said this since SSA, if you don't like a Skylander based on their box stock abilities, upgrade them. If you still don't like them based on their base upgrades, take them down a path. If you still don't like them, get the Soul Gem. If you still don't like them, then you just don't like that character. But 9 times out of 10, if you do that, even for someone that you're not feeling, you'll be like, oh, you know, that's not too bad. You know, and, oh wow, you know, this isn't my playstyle, but man, that's impressive damage or something. Or wow, you know, this character gets that big of a health, armor, or speed boost. That's useful. That's the thing here, which again, the chatter I have heard has been negative towards High Volt, and I don't know why. I was personally drawn to him before the game. I liked his story when we unboxed him, liked him when we introduced him, and I've been liking him since. That's why he's got cash in level 3, but his base upgrades are fantastic. So we got a projectile weapon that does like, it's like almost a combination of Voodoo's Marauder crossed over with the Eldritch Beam from Double Trouble. It's just a freaking cool attack. And again, the fact you can do it perpetually, that's a big deal. And then quick currents, I never argue with speed. And then what did they give us past the speed? They gave us armor. It's not crazy at plus 12, but in addition to the plus 12, we also get the shield doing more damage. Amped lamp, then again, that's a big damage number for this game. 90 to 135 base, that's a pretty big deal. So I did want to count and make sure we still have 8 seconds on the shield. So well, it's 4. That was 8. So sometimes there are those like little shorter bursts, and I've tried to figure it out off camera, and when I've played as them, you think, okay, it's just because you did one too close into succession, you know, like you fired one off and did it again, so it did half the duration. No, it is not that. Case in point, there's a full run. There's a full run that seems longer than the first one. There was 8 seconds. I mean, so you tell me. I don't know. Sometimes though, he has these ones that are like 4 seconds, and I don't quite know why. I've yet to kind of figure out the logic there. The only negative thing, the only damper on this entire experience is the color change. I don't know where that came from. I guess insulated iron. I guess maybe that's it. I don't know, but personally, man, he had a sweet aesthetic with the blue and silver. It was very, very nice. And it wasn't, you know, as dark as the legendaries either. Even in the game, it was a dark blue, but it was still a bright dark blue, if that makes any sense. I think it does, if you play with legendaries a lot. But nonetheless, man, I am stoked, and now we can come in here, we can kind of crank out those quests from Buzz, which should be pretty dadgum easy, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a cakewalk. I can just stand here, and we'll throw this thing around, and I'll just swing about doing this and knock out the quest in no time. So that said, let me know your thoughts on High Volt. Are you kind of in the camp with me where this guy is amazing, and why did we never have a Skylander like this until now? Or are you kind of like with what the chatter's been I've heard where, yeah, I don't really like High Volt? And if so, why? Why do you think that you don't like High Volt? Is it like a preconception? Is it because other people have been saying that? Is it because you don't have him? Is it because you have him and he's slow? Or, you know, you don't like shielded characters? Whatever it is, let me know, because I'm trying to understand where people are coming up with this, like, misinformation and falsehoods, I guess is how they should be portrayed. So nonetheless, I'm on cloud 9 right now, and I'm kind of considering going. I think I have his soul gem actually. Can we check it from here? I think we can. Ah, we don't have it. Maybe it was the Nintendo version. I think I got it. So it might have been a Nintendo where I did. But if I had that soul gem, man, I was sitting here thinking I might cancel my plans for this evening, and we might go take the light and shining armor path real quick. But that's probably what I'll do with this guy. Again, I'll kind of research it, read the descriptions at least, kind of get a feel for him. But it's looking pretty cool, man. I'm a huge fan of Traveling Light. There's armor, there's speed, there's a sweet hold attack on our primary that was already a good melee attack. So this is what a well-balanced character should be. I'll quit rambling. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you like Skylanders research, leave a like. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. My personal site, oneofweezem.com. I've also got the Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com. Check it out. If you like what you see there, sign up. We would absolutely love to have you join the forum. That said, for myself and High Volt, we will catch you back here for more Skylanders SuperChargers research.